before give it a hug to and spit on you or anything. I mean, you might need to check that because hang on. I might need to check that because I think for the last 2 times I've been, well, since I think, no, when I did Dead Space it worked fine, but then since I've been doing the Resident Evil streams, so yesterday's stream and the night before, Sunday, for whatever reason it it got about 40 minutes in and then it cut. And the thing is I'm using my computer and that's in my bedroom. So, because I joined stream, I don't know why. Yeah, my YouTube is just, it hasn't grown at all. I don't know, like, obviously there's just, like, that's the thing with me, I just can't be bothered. I don't have no desire to become famous. So I don't know why I'm doing this. It's just probably more of like a video diary for me, I guess. Maybe it's a way to stop myself from going insane. So it's not, yeah. Quite, it's just so hot today, you know. But yeah, what is this? Day 5 now of me being in my new place. Still going really nice. I'm pretty chuffed with the desk. It's just funny, you find a chair that's more like rooted. I can't say. Yeah, it's nice here. It's like no complaints of noise. No one annoying. Yeah. No, like, obnoxious people playing music. I always get worried I'm the one who's too loud, you know, but... I had quite a busy day. It's just like monthly service reviews. It went well. My boss is getting married in a couple of weeks. So I kind of need to take the fall over. I mean, I'm pretty much there. Oh, yeah. That's what it does. My parents popped in. I'll tell you what was like really annoying. I was like looking for. I'm trying to get HDMI cable because I've got 2 monitors for my work computer. So naturally I needed, because I've got like a desk port thing, which is just like you can plug like loads of HDMIs and USBs and it just centralizes it. And I was like looking around because HDMI cables are something that you'd think are quite, people need them. But also they're the sort of things that you would expect you always have if you're lying around. But I didn't, and I was just chalked that up to just probably more like, oh, well, I just moved, and I didn't really bring any, like, miscellaneous cables with me. So I went into town, and I was just, like, trying to look around, thinking, I'm sure I can find one in here. And I went into Poundland, and I think you get those like Dollar Trees and stuff. But I've seen them before. I remember 10 years ago going into those places, and you go into like the electrical section, and they would just have them there. They just have like it'd be like a HDMI cable, a little plastic bag. It'd be like £1, and it would just be like nothing fancy about it. Just, but it doesn't need to because it's like it's a digital input. But there's all this like hokum about if you use like gold tipped ones, it like improves something. But I don't. I have absolutely no way of understanding how that could work. If it was analog, maybe, because that was the gimmick you could sell with analog. Because analog, it was all about like trying to make sure like your TV was as like tuned as perfectly. Whereas digital is just on or off. So anyway, excuse me. Yeah, I just went in there, and I went to the electronics bit, and they had like headphones, iPhone chargers, USB-C chargers, lots of like USBs to like phone chargers, but there was just nothing even like HDMI based. It wasn't even like a HDMI to something else. It was just absolutely nothing. So I was like, oh, that's weird. But it was a smaller one, so I thought, well, it could actually be in like there because there's a bigger pound shop. I thought, well, maybe in there. Yeah, I went there, and there were more stuff in the electronics bit, but again, it was just mostly more just like stuff to do with the phone. No HDMI cables. I was like, that's really strange. Well, I thought, well, maybe I'll go into the supermarket. So in my town, I'm lucky enough to have two supermarkets. Went into the electronics bit. One didn't have it. No, neither of them did actually. No, they just didn't. It's like you can buy the consoles, and they would come with one because that's just what's in the box. But they don't just sell them. It's so. For example, if you buy a TV, obviously don't get one because it's not like you buy a TV and you need one. And that's what I'm saying. It's like all these companies are just trying to find any way they can to just try and squeeze a teeny bit more money out. And I was like, this is insane. And I was like thinking and really just like walking around. I was like, I can't believe I can't find a HDMI cable in a relatively big town, which has got like a lot of shops. And then I thought, oh, there is actually a game shop that sells games. And I thought, well, that's probably like my last Hail Mary. Um, so I went in there. No, nothing. They don't sell any HDMI cables, anything like that. Again, it's just like, God help you. So you have to buy it online. And then I remembered they have like a second-hand trade-in shop, which are quite common in like the UK, where you can go and trade in like they sell all kinds of stuff. Actually, I've seen one which sells handbags because you get those handbags like they can be worth like thousands of dollars, Gucci or Armani or whatever. They're all like worth like you can actually sell them in some of these like second-hand shops. I went in there, they bought them off you for like it was either like 50p or 20p or something like that because they just knew that they were just so cheap. And I thought, well, they probably just get like an abundance of them. So there's probably like a bucket or something. So I was like queuing up because there was just none on the store, obviously. Because I was like, well, probably not, because it's just gonna be like I don't need them to be like in a packet. I just need it to literally you can just hand it to me. Um, the guy in front of me was taking for ages because they always do. Because I swear, there's like I don't know, those sort of places, I just feel like they must be making all their money just online because I feel like no one's ever buying. I think that's what's happening. It's just like the shops are just there to like be used as like somewhere to store, obviously, the stuff. But it's a huge collection of just bin of just like stuff because I think most of the stuff is probably being done online because everyone who goes there is just like always just seems to have like a wheelbarrow of games and they're just sat there forever because they've got like. It's so embarrassing because you gotta have some guy like look at. I used to remember when like it was like before the internet. It was like you didn't really know how much your games were worth, so you'd go into like a shop and you'd like hand your games over to them, and they'd just give you some shit amounts, and you'd be like, "What? Why is it only worth £10? I paid 40 quid for this last week." And you just didn't know, so you'd have to like awkwardly say, "Ah, no, I don't want to sell that." And then you just have to this like nerd just like look at the games, and you're just like the noise of him just opening the box, and you have to like check to make sure you haven't like put like Dorito dust all over the game. Just check the side of the disc. And he just kind of looks at it. He goes, "This is worth £2. This is worth £3." And he sat there like trying to work it out because he's got like no money. He's a little kid. You're trying to buy like Lego Star Wars or something like that. Um, and then as he was just like taking ages, I like kind of just looked around because I was just bored. And then I saw they had them in a box, and it was like it just said HDMI cable, CEX, or whatever the name is. Something blah 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 4K, and I was like, oh no! As soon as I saw like the word 4K, I could see like that it was gold. It like I don't know if it was made of gold or whatever. Um, I was like, where's the price? And then I could see on the box was a sticker, and I like saw. I think it was something like I saw a number 11. I was like €11, like £9. I was like, fuck off! I was like, absolutely fuck off! I'm not buying a HDMI cable for £9. I'm sorry. That is in my head just like yeah, it's like a 900%, 800% markup on price. I am not doing that. I'm sorry. I just went home and just thought, I'm sure I can beg someone in my family. So I've got one. I thought my dad did, because that's what most reasonable people would. But it's just that to me just gave me a horrible look into something that does happen. I've noticed it happening with other items in my past. I call it like forced scarcity. And what that is it's like I don't know how they do it, or if it's done by some kind of like higher ups that own a lot more of like the shops than you think. But there are like things like that where they deliberately don't have an item, and then one of the shops will have said item, and they're allowed to justify like making it really expensive because they know you'll need it. And there's like laws that stop obviously big supermarkets and doing that, because otherwise um, you'd have like Tesco or Walmart and all Target, or I don't know why you're saying American ones. I don't know why I'm trying to cater to an American audience. But it's just I say the British ones don't work out there. But like, where the heck is it? What's Tesco's? What's that? Um, they could all just get together and they could all just say, how about we all just make our milk just like, I laugh now, £10 for like a pint of milk or something like that. And if they all did it, you could just say, well, it would be really annoying because you could force customers to have that's extreme, but you get what I mean. So you could just gouge prices up. So you need to have a law or a regulating body that kind of puts the consumers in make sure this stuff doesn't happen. Same way, like you can't have like someone own so much of the capital market of like the companies, otherwise they could just manipulate the market, which does sound like weirdly something that shouldn't be illegal, but yeah, if it's in the grand scheme of like capitalism, they funny enough did put some laws in. It's like, again, they just say the sky, there's no limit to the sky. You can just smash through that glass ceiling. You can just go straight up into the moon if you want, but you're not allowed to own 25% of all supermarket chains. But am I allowed to own? Yeah, you could. Like, there's no limit to saying like, if Elon Musk in like 20 years or whatever just somehow manages to have 10% of the world's money, there's nothing to stop him. But he's not allowed to own 25% of like all car businesses. That's just too much. That's what I'm saying. It's like, there's like weird laws like that. Because you think, well, if they had that, maybe they probably not going to be that many complaints. Probably not going to be that many complaints. Um, you could say whatever you want. It wouldn't help. Blah blah blah. And probably maybe it wouldn't. But it could just be a start. You just try that out. Like people keep saying things like this don't work, and it's just I just don't know like, how they're so sure about it. And usually I think it's because they're the people who either are very wealthy or they want to become very wealthy and they don't want there to be any change because they don't obviously want like everything to be like fair. Because in their opinion, they're just like, well, I earn X amount of money, so I don't feel like. But that's the problem. It's just because money would work in that sense if there was infinite of it. But because there isn't, and I think that's what people just don't understand, it's the fact like humans can't really fathom certain numbers. Like, I think, is it like there's 140 trillion? 140 trillion dollars in the world? And that's not like insane. It is unfathomable onto the consensus of it. But if you have thousands, tens, hundreds of thousands, millions, then tens of millions, hundreds of millions, billions. And then you have billions, tens of billions, hundreds of billions, and that's what the people have got. Some people have almost got like half a trillion. And then you go into like trillions, and then it's like trillion, 10 trillion, 100 trillion, and that's it. There's nothing bigger than that. You can't be. There's no one could be like come like a I don't know what's over trillion, like quintillion or something like that. No one can be that unless hyperinflation, I suppose. Or I don't know, colonize another planet or like an asteroid, or I don't really know. I suppose it's a tough question to ask that because what is money? Money is just whatever it is, isn't it? So, because you could just change the metric and you could just say there's only $100 in the world, um, and like Elon Musk has like I don't know, 50 cents. And then everybody else is just using like some kind of denomination that's like a cut of a cent, a hundred of a cent, a billionth of a cent. See what I mean? But it's just we've called it 140 trillion. See what I mean? It's just that's just what it is. But you can't really put a price on like the total worth of everything because like how much are the people worth? How much is how much is like the whole of the world? Like, I'm not talking like just the land. Like, there's in the future we might start mining underground. There's loads of shit underground, stuff and it's just under the sea. So yeah, just to recap. So I just killed Das Lagos, and I'm not gonna lie, he was a bastard of a boss. He was not. He didn't go down particularly easily.
Sacrificial lamb, you will receive our most sacred body. Begin
Yeah, so like I've been injected by something.
You two will join our covenant to share in my holy blessing forever.
But very interestingly enough, I don't think I've ever played this game through. I'm sure I was always like I always liked watching people play, which is like funny because people would be like, but I'm not gonna lie and say like I obviously invented the concept of Twitch. That's absolutely ridiculous because everyone did. But I just think like I understood why Twitch became so big when it came out because I was like, oh yeah, I love doing that. It's just quite chill. Sometimes you got someone who's like, playing a game you like and just making like jokes is quite funny. The only problem is I just don't find that happens much anymore because I just find like nowadays it's
You've been
like
radio silent for 3 hours. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Won't let it happen again.
And the church?
Still looking for whatever key I need.
Copy that.
did you just
I'm
kick a
glad you're
barrel
okay.
while talking to me?
Roost out.
I just think, yeah, like the way content is now, it's just been like, because we've spent too much just trying to top one another, and it's just got to a point where like it's like with movies and games, they've just learned a way to make the most attractive, engaged being shows, and that's for kids. And I think that's like the problem is that you just get a lot of people, and it's like they just want to become big, and they don't give a damn about who follows them, and it's like I just think that's kind of almost like why a lot of not very good people become famous, because you kind of go on the internet and you kind of use the internet and you want to sort of like you want to listen to someone just say really polarizing shit that you're like you're not you don't want to say in real life, do you? You kind of, and you want that, and that's generally usually going to be, or you know, people who are into like degenerate shit, or just kind of like a bit. I just think the more interesting, quirky characters usually are like a bit like more degenerate in that sense. Shit. I don't think I've explained myself very well. Like, I'm trying to think like how to take myself out of what I just said. I don't know. I'm trying to think. It's like because I've noticed a trend, especially with like a lot of male streamers, where it's like the archetype of that just seems to be usually very not very attractive looking guys. There's a meme I saw which was really true, which just showed like top female streamers, and it just had all like the soy jacks of like female soy jacks were like attractive, like the sort of the hot girls, and it was like the male soy jacks, and all just like absolutely repugnant. And I just think there probably is a psychological thing about that, where it's like the sort of guys who are watching these sort of people, because like I'm gonna dog on. No one watches me anyway, so it doesn't matter. But there's already like a demographic of the type of person who's, and I'm talking predominantly men, who are like spending like considerable amounts of their time just watching someone for a long period of time. And what I mean by that is just more like, I get it, like it's their job, but at the same time, does anyone actually need to like sit and listen to someone talk for like 8 hours, 10 hours a day? No, I really don't think you need to be making that much content. Like, does anyone need to see anyone that much? Probably not. So I just see these people who go online. I know it's their job, so whatever. It would be like me like logging in, as I did today. I have to log in to work my day. Yeah, no doubt that's easier if that's no job and you're getting paid hundreds and hundreds of dollars to do it. So you're going to put on a face, and you're going to. We have been here. Okay, so just go in a circle. Well, that's fine. But I just think they're just these. But I do just generally think, and just not even for like the people making it, because it's not good for them. I don't think. I just don't think anyone needs to be like on camera that long. Because I've done it in a few jobs before, and it is really draining. So, and I'm not gonna empathize to the extent of like that dude who was like streaming is harder than a job because I I kind of empathize with them to some extent because like I'm not gonna sit and lie to you and pretend that any person who ever works a 9 to 5, and this is the thing we've got ourselves into, is like it's like what I like to call now is almost like the job virtue signaling. It's like the biggest crime in society is to ever dick on anyone who's doing like the lowest paid job. And if you think about that for a second, it is a bit of a weird paradox, I suppose, isn't it? Because that used to like be the other way around. It used to be like, yeah, it was free game to kind of like take the mick out of like the pizza delivery guys and people who work in like Walmart or whatever. But it's like gone on its head now, and it's just like these people are just like they're used as like almost like charity cases. You put like the black and white music effect on. You just like put some sad piano music and you just see a video of them like being like pranked in by some guy in a car. And everyone's like, "Oh, this is disgusting! Like, how could you do? At least this poor man's just trying to earn a job." And it's like, okay, I get that, but not every job is like ridiculously tough. I'm not gonna like sit and pretend that the job I'm doing is like, and that's fine because I chose to have a job that wasn't as difficult because that's just the stage I was in my life. But to actually have to like go on stream and actually sit there for like 8 hours, and you've got to like be so conscious of like everything you're doing. So if you ever think about you want to pick your nose or you want to like, scratch your ass or you're going to do anything, you forget you're on camera, and then some asshole's just going to clip you, and that's going to be your life now for the rest of your life. Some idiot's just going to put a stupid gif of you like scratching your ass every time you come live. And then you've got to like be entertaining. That's the worst thing. You've got to be entertaining. So you might just have the shittest day, and it's like, and I know people are saying, well, you've got to do that with jobs, but it's not always like that. Sometimes if you're just working a tech job and it's just, or you're a software developer and it's like, okay, fine, you've got to sit and write loads of code, but you're in the sanctity of your home and you can kind of just put the radio on or listen to something on a podcast and you just get on with it or put your music on. And maybe you just talk to like, have one meeting a week and that's it. And people will be like, well, that's so much more hard than anything else ever because he earns less money and it's a 9 to 5. Ergo, it's the hardest. And that's like I just find it's not like because I'm not on the side of like these streamers and stuff, but there are like some parts where I think you got to give them a little bit of kudos because I think a lot of people haven't done it before. They haven't like actually truly hard like. Even with, I think the longest time I've even done like one of these game things, it'd be like 5 hours. I think I did one where I played the game like for over 5 hours, and even then I was just like, oh, I just didn't, I just felt like I needed to like look because you're just staring at a screen as well. It's like you're just talking. God only knows what it's like when you've got like people donating shit and they just keep hearing stuff and then people are just going to be like and then people are going to be talking about how boring it is and you're losing subscribers. So then you've got to change it up. And instead of you like doing this, you've got to like talk about stupid slop drama. So I have to talk about like Muha and why everyone hates him because he's Indian. You know what I mean? But when you actually have to sit and you go like just like, and I get fun and you sit on your ass and you watch like movies or whatever. I don't know. Oh fuck! I can just do nothing. Great start, absolutely great start. I do know, but I panicked. I didn't realize I was going to be subjected to it so quick. It's just blasting with a shotgun. I don't even know how I can catch it. It's gonna blow up on this. Oh, sweet lord.
There you go.
Damn. Oh shit, something else.
What the fuck?
Why? Tough sons of bitches, aren't they? Yeah, they're like weak to flashbangs and stuff. Probably should have bought that bolt gun. I probably should have. Just because of its reusable ammo. Yeah, so Metal Gear Solid 3 comes out in a couple of weeks. I'm really looking forward to playing that. Because that was like one of my favourite games. I know people have been poo-pooing it and stuff, but oh, who cares? I don't care. I've had to sit through a lot of like remasters for a game that I actually like to come out. The amount of fucking times we've had like Bloodborne and Demon Souls or The Last of Us, Skyrim. About time someone just like thought, oh, let's just hell. Why don't you just because everyone just seems to hate that the GameCube Metal Gear Solid game. The only thing I hated about it, I think, was just it's just how short it is, because it is a short game. So I think I just bought it and then I completed it in like a day. I'm not joking. I completed it in like a day, and I was just like, oh, what a waste of money. Because as a kid, that's just kind of the punishment, isn't it?
Some kind of shrine.
Oh yeah.
Same mark from the church. Is this the key? It's the lake.
Right, I think I get it. Location from you. I'm a bit confused by that logic. So, wait, it wants me to go here and here. I think so. There's also something here. Two things here. Okay. Twitch CEO Dan Clancy here. What is that open? that it? Ah, that's whatever, you know. Where? How am I supposed to know where that is? Did this one luckily have petrol in it? Ooh. I mean, it's what I mean. There's like a charm to it, because I'm not even at. I'm nowhere near. I don't even know. I don't know the pacing of this, but I know like there are like other set pieces to this, which I'm quite interested to sort of do. I don't have a small key, do I? Dan Clancy here.
I have some new goods that might interest. Welcome. I got something new for you. Ruby's all rubbish. He makes no... Perfect. You're a real professional. Nice work. Will that be all then?
Ooh, oh, sick. So,
There's some things money can't buy.
Interesting. Yeah, I can go on that.
Came into some other bits and bobs too, mate. Thank you. Not bad.
Am I being an absolute idiot?
Didn't travel.
What? Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Welcome. All my wares are in tip-top shape. I a decent size, but size ain't everything, am I right? That cash in your pocket or your life? Easy choice, mate. Got a selection of...
Ding! Nice. Doesn't even realize how close he was to me. I'm like, here you go, dude. Wait, yeah, it's the... Hey, there's some handgun over here. Thanks, dude. Go give it that hawk too and spit on your own thing. Aha. A clever trick.
Last one.
What do I win? Another beer! Do you remember that old school Family Guy? It's time to go home, boys.
Why come?
Play with my sack.
Back any time. Welcome. Will that be all then? I'll buy, thank you.
Thank you.
Your weapons are in good hands, mate. I'll see you right. Dazzled, are you? Our craftsmanship demands no less. Molding a weapon to suit your specific needs. Oh, it's a thing of beauty, isn't it? That That's good work, if I do say so myself. Anything else I can help? Don't get yourself killed now.
I'll be back, man. Oh wait, no.
Welcome, stranger. I believe this is your first time having a go at target practice. There's only one rule. Shoot the targets as they pop up. Simple enough, am I right? If you do well, I'll make it worth your while. Exactly. And whatnot. Anyway, have fun, mate. Rely too much on a single weapon, and you'll find yourself out of ammo, mate.
Excuse me? Every score.
Three, two, one, begin! That's it! Reload! That's the stuff! Come on. That's your lot!
Oh.
I dare say we've underestimated you, mate. 3, 2, 1, begin! Superb shot! That's it! You're an artist! Reload! That's the stuff! Oh, beautiful! That's it! That'll do it! I can't believe it! 3, 2, 1, begin! Double kill! Superb shot!
Oh, what?
Brilliant! Oh, beautiful! Brilliant! Reload!
You idiot.
You're an artist, mate! Friendly fire, stranger! I'll have to penalize you for that, I'm afraid. And that's the game! We were right about 3, 2, 1, begin!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That'll do it. Targets don't just stick around forever, eh? Don't. 3, 2, 1, begin! You missed! That's not like you! 3, 2,
Yeah, I know, right.
begin! Sorry, mate. That's a penalty.
I know.
2, 1, begin! You're an artist, mate. That's it. Double kill.
Oh my god. Ooh, I think good, is it? Oh, you little bastard.
That's the stuff. That's your lot. Nice. 3, 2, 1, begin. Beautiful. You missed. That's not
Damn it.
like you. Some of the time.
Damn it.
3, 2, 1, begin. Brilliant. Sorry, mate. That's a penalty.
That's a penalty, mate.
3, 2, 1, begin. Beautiful. That's it. Brilliant. Double kill.
No.
You're an artist, mate. Incredible. You missed. That's not like you. That'll do it.
Oops. Wow, how did I...
We were right about that, stranger.
Oh, I also got like a hell of a score there.
1, begin. Beautiful.
You idiot. You idiot. You idiot. You idiot.
That's the stuff. Brilliant. Double kill.
Oh, you little idiot!
That's your lot. Nice.
Okay, come
A
on.
rifle can take 3, 2, 1. Begin. You're an artist, mate. That's it. Beautiful.
You idiot. I can't believe you missed it. That's not really good enough, is it?
Shot. Sorry, mate. That's a penalty. And that's the game.
I can do it. So that's not even an S.
3, 2,
You know what I mean?
1. Begin. You're an artist, mate. That's the stuff. Brilliant. Double kill. Very good. Reload. You're an artist, mate. Beautiful. Let the bonus time begin. You're an artist, mate. Superb shot.
Where's the last one?
That's your lot. Mike,
Okay.
I'm speechless.
You have to have 3.
I await your return.
Wait, you just went unlimited.
Got some new wares, stranger. Welcome. I've got something new for you, mate.
What? What?
That'll be all that next time. Buy something, eh?
Shut your big face. What a weird little game. How have I've already played that game for an hour. Barely done anything. Oh. Gotta be so pedantic. What time is this? What time's this? What time's this?
Won't open.
Damn.
Puedes correr, pero no te puedes esconder. Sé que estás ahí.
Gonna blow his head clear off, dude.
Puedes correr, pero no te puedes esconder.
Where the fuck is that little freak? I know he's in there somewhere.
¡Un forastero!
Oh boy. You missed. That's better. That. How many fuckers are there? Oh no! Ah, no! Where's the fuckhead jamboree? You idiot. Why are you laying? Oh my god, son of a bitch. Gonna eat Billy Big Bags. You little fucker. Don't really need the money. I know. I know. That's the saddest part of like my life. Remember, the most powerful man in the game is Dynamite now. Oh, why? Why is there so many alien heads?
Present for you.
Aye! Yeah, the Dynamite Man is the most powerful character in the game.